Hey YouTube, Jacob, Good to Go Gear, here to do another quick unboxing video. Just got this in the mail, so let's go ahead and... The two side ones were already popped, so we won't worry about that. Alright. Little K-bar action here. Little Maxpedition and some Israeli bandages. Okay, so these are Israeli bandages. They are the 6-inch ones. Ordered all this from LA Police Gear. Yeah, 6-inch hemorrhage control bandage. So that's that. This is something I've got to kind of go with another kit. Man, I didn't realize how big it was. This is the Maxpedition JK3 concealed carry pouch. Excuse me. On the inside, it comes with their Maxpedition Universal holster. So you can adjust it for your gun however you'd like. This is all hook and loop. This is an adjustable. It's not zip tied, but there's little plastic ties in there to that. This is just a Velcro magazine loop, and so you can place it wherever you'd like in here, as well as this. Excuse me, I don't know what's gotten into me. Yeah, so then you can place the holster in here as well, put your gun on it, and then it'll hold it in place wherever you'd like it. So I got that because I'm trying to make a, and there's a zipper pocket on front, right here. I'm not sure what you can put in here. I mean, it's not very big. It fits my whole hand, so I mean it's big, but it's not very deep. And I'm sure once you put a firearm or something in there, most that space is gone. So yeah, I got that because it'd hold a firearm or something. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with this yet, but oh, this is also kind of cool. They show on the website, people wearing this on their belt, because on the back side you have MOLLE, or this whole piece right here you can slide on a belt. And what this tab does is it makes it so, I won't do it, but it's supposed to be so you can, when you pull on it, it quickly pulls it down. It didn't work for me right there, but it never does when you're on camera. And then these two zippers, I don't know if you can see that. The two zippers, they go so you can put a lock in there. So I mean, that's just minimal protection, just keeps honest people out. Because I mean, it's just that 1050 denier nylon or Cordura nylon or whatever. You can cut it, you can get into it. This is something I've been kind of excited about. This is the, I wanted this off and on for a while. I know I carry knives with me all the time, but this one has like a specific purpose. This is the K-bar TDI, and it's made as like a secondary, or not a secondary, but just as a weapon retention knife. It's made so you can grip it similar to a pistol, and so you just grab it, and then like the way I was taught for weapons retention is, say you carry right hand, you can come up with a knife, not necessarily a knife like this, just any kind of knife, and if somebody goes for their gun, you want to kind of catch their arm, and you can come up and slice their arm and get, in here, get that major artery that runs through their arm. I don't remember what it's called, but just kind of helps with weapon retention or self-defense. if you don't have a weapon on you, like a firearm, you could use this as a, self-defense weapon. I think James Yeager with Tactical Response has somebody that custom makes a sheath for this that kind of cants it forward a little bit more, so it's kind of more low profile with your belt. And because this one, if you put it on, it's going to stick up. Because there's the belt clip, the metal belt clip. So if you put that on, it's going to stand up like that on your belt. And I'm pretty sure you can reverse the clip to either side, because this looks like it's set up right now for right side carry. So yeah, so we got the K-Bar TDI, 2 Israeli medical bandages, and the Maxpedition JK3 concealed carry pouch. I don't know why it says JK3. I know this is the largest option, so that's kind of cool. And I got these because, I've watched these videos where, like Prepared Mind 101 and different people, they're like, they're getting into like tourniquets and all sorts of stuff, or like getting in a shootout, and it's like, man, I'm not very old, but never needed my firearm. Yeah, here's a wrench, came with the knife, off topic, but here's a wrench with some extra screws for adjusting, or changing how you want to carry that. I'm not very old, but I think about my dad. My dad's older than I am, of course. He's never had a need for his firearm in any situations or anything other than hunting. We both do hunt. So I don't truthfully ever foresee needing a firearm for self-defense, but the world is getting crazier. Having lots of different things happen around the world in the U.S. and other places. So you never know. It's better to have it, not need it, than need it, not have it. I know that's probably a saying you hear a lot in the prepper community and stuff, but I agree with it. And so I'm actually thinking about trying to make a more serious, first aid kit for, major wounds, such as getting shot at or being shot, and getting a tourniquet and stuff. I need to take a class because I don't know very much about what to do from those types of situations. Last time I learned anything about first aid, I was in the Boy Scouts. When they taught us how to use tourniquets and stuff like that. And I know that a lot has changed since then, because they told us in the Boy Scouts, like, tourniquets are your last resort because you're pretty much going to lose that limb if you do that. And now they say, you want to put the tourniquet on, stop the bleeding, but loosen it, and tighten it and loosen it, to help prevent losing the limb. And then at the same time, if you're going to lose a limb or save your life, which one's more worth it. So, different trains of thought. So anyway, just thought I'd unbox this. Like I said, got this all from LA Police Gear. I believe this was the most expensive item. I think it was like $45. These were $6 a piece, and this was $33 at LA Police Gear. I'm not a big enough YouTube channel to get a deal or anything for saying that, telling you where I got it, or anything like that. Just letting y'all know in case y'all are interested in some of the same products. So this is Jacob Good to Go Gear. Remember to keep your edges sharp, your gear oiled and ready to go, because you never know when you're going to need it. Thanks.